Okay, time for another set customization. So recently I got the Lego set 60182, the caravan set. I don't know, that might not be the proper name, but anyway, you see there's the truck. I thought the truck looked completely hideous. Okay, that was that was too harsh. I do not think it looked good though. Just there's no bumper. That'd be awful lighting. You see, there's like no bumper, and there's like, I mean, the stickers were good, the color was good. Everything else I didn't like. The wheels looked awkward. The truck just did not flow well. So I basically took that vehicle and turned it into an SUV. I do realize that it's not exactly the same thing because it's not a truck, okay? I mean, it's an SUV. It's a totally separate kind of vehicle. However, I think that the platform that the truck itself was built on gave me a good platform to build an SUV on. I think it looks better as an SUV. You see, I did keep the sticker, except I moved it down to the hood. I think it looks a little bit better there. You can tell me what you think. I kept the same tires, same kind of tires. I did add a lot more windows, so the cab is actually fully enclosed. The taillights are pretty much the same. I did keep the hitch. This will look different down here because I did change up a bunch of stuff. But anyway, let's take a closer look at what's in this. So you see, I did kind of keep. I tried to anyway. Tried to keep the gray stripe running through the whole thing, and you see, you get some back here towards the center of the truck, and then it kind of stops up front. It's kind of a continuity error. So I'm probably going to figure out a way. I might make this tan to make it match up a little bit better because it does need it. I know it doesn't look bad, but that's a very nitpicky way to look at this truck. Otherwise, I think this looks good. The set kind of looked like a jacked up Chevy, honestly, and Chevys already don't look that great. That's coming from a Ford person, though, so don't take me seriously. I'm much more of a Ford person than I am a Chevy person. I don't really know what this looks like. It doesn't really look like anything super. It was not supposed to be a replica of anything, but it looks SUV-ish. It looks like a combination of Yukon, maybe some GMC Acacia thrown in there, that earlier 2000s, the 2007 model, 2008-ish. But once again, not supposed to be a replica of anything by far, because it doesn't look like anything, and that was not my intent when building it. A lot of things have remained the same, the mirrors and everything. Now let's look at the inside of this truck, because I did add, not a ton, but I did add some inside detail. Taking off the roof is easy peasy. You take that off, and you take that off. You see I connected that together, and from there it's pretty simple. It does kind of have a unique setup to where you got the driver facing forward, which is pretty important. It's probably a good thing that he's facing forward. And then the two passengers back here are actually facing each other. A lot of Land Rovers used to have a similar setup, except that they would be facing each other this way. One person would be facing this way, and the other person would be facing that way. I sort of flipped it around a little bit, but I mean, it looks good for what it is, I think. And it looks good without the minifigures too. I'll go ahead and take them out so you could see some of the actual detail in there. There it is. There's a seat. There's a dashboard to it. There are a couple other things, and there's nothing really back here where the actual very back seat is. It's mostly just red. And I do realize that there is no the floor itself is not actually tan. And the reason I had to do that is because the whole thing is built on these gray pieces right here, so I'd have to completely tear the truck apart, and that wasn't my intent. I wasn't trying to rebuild it, I was trying to customize it, so I unfortunately couldn't change anything about that. And that pretty much ends the video. So thank you all for watching this. This is, I know, a little bit of a different video. I don't do the customizations too often, but my last one was kind of popular. For those of you who are subscribed to me, just to let you know, I did make a Lego order, and I did order some pieces for my train and a couple other things, and I'm ordering some Sig Fig parts. Finally, I need to go on to Bricklink, which I hate. I absolutely hate Bricklink because the site it reeks, okay? It's not good. But I'm going to do my best, and I'll get the figures as soon as possible. I already ordered some of the pieces. I ordered the pieces that Lego.com had, so which was only the legs, unfortunately. But they are coming, and I will be sending some to you all if we want to do some Sig Fig trades. I can do that. I'd love to. But yeah, like I said, that ends it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.